Hello everyone, welcome to Skills Build Training YouTube channel. Myself Mohammad Zubair, and this channel is all about showing you how to become an IT pro really fast. So the topic of today's video is Windows 10 major update, what's new in 21H1. So without any further ado, let's get started. On 18th of May, Microsoft released a new update with the name of 21H1 and it is known as the May update. 21 means 2021 and H1 means the first half of the year. Because Microsoft releases 2 updates per year, all to our surprise, we did not get much in this update in terms of the new features and functionality, as Microsoft promised to release a new update at the end of this year with more features. As many features were put on hold and now are planned to be released in 21H2 update. But still, we got many things in this update in terms of the bug fixes, updates to some things and many things like that. So we will see them one by one. The first update which Microsoft has done is update in Windows Hello multi-camera support. Let me show you what I am talking about. As you can see on your screen, we have multiple options regarding sign-in options, and here we have Windows Hello Face, then we have Windows Hello Fingerprint, then we have Windows Hello Pin. With the help of this feature, we can sign in, or you can say log in into our system, and now we are allowed to choose an external camera when both external and internal Windows Hello capable cameras are present. Earlier, that was not possible, but obviously, as stated earlier, we need to have both internal and external Windows Hello capable cameras to be available and present. So that was all about Windows Hello camera functionality. An issue which was there earlier has been fixed that could cause 1 minute or more delay when we try to open the Microsoft Defender Application Guard Office document. This usually occurs when we try to open a file using a universal naming convention path, and it is also known as UNC. Basically, this is the security program in Windows which scans for the exploits in the Windows, and specifically it is being optimized for the documents which might be opened into your system, and now Windows Defender will scan them and it will work better. This is the Windows Defender firewall, and now Microsoft has made a lot of updates into it. And now let's move ahead. If we talk about the device management, Windows Management Instrumentation Group Policy Service has been updated. Now it has a performance improvement to support remote work scenarios. There was an issue which now got fixed that caused changes by an Active Directory administrator to user or computer group membership, which resulted them to propagate slowly. For those who have no idea about the group policy, basically it is where an organization can define a policy and it will get applied on all the system throughout the organization. So they improved it so that organizations can handle things much faster and in more sophisticated ways. I'll just search for group policy, and here you can see we have added group policy. Basically, it is also known as group policy editor. So here you can define different policies for your organization and you can implement throughout the organization. Another cool feature which has been added into this Microsoft update is news and interest. Some people are having problem with this feature as they are not being able to get it, but I was lucky enough and now I do have that feature. Technically, it is not the part of 21H1 update, but Microsoft that it will be rolling out, which means some people might get it and some will get it in future. But there is one more case. Here it is. Here is the feature which I am talking about. If you do not see this, right click on your taskbar and from there go to your news and interest, and here you might have turned it off. Just click on show icon and text, then you might see this feature in your Windows 10, and here you will have a lot of news and different stuffs. If you want to personalize it, just go on to click this double-headed arrow. If you click on it, Microsoft Edge will open, and from here you can personalize it. I'll just click on it, and here you have different options which you can select. In terms of news, we have these options, then we have sports, then we have lifestyle. So these are different categories of which you can personalize as per your liking. If we talk about the things which got changed, added or improved in this update, let's start with the Windows Autopilot. The Windows Autopilot is a collection of technologies used to set up and pre-configure new devices and getting them ready for productive use. So in this update of Windows, a new Intune remote action, which is also known as collection diagnostic, has been added, and it lets you to collect the logs from corporate devices without interrupting or waiting for the end user. Role-based access control has also been added into the Intune in this update. Next thing which got resolved, or one can say improved, in Microsoft Windows 10 update is the security perspective. There was an issue which was related to memory issue which could cause WDAG container to use almost 1 GB of working set memory even when the container is in idle state. And the performance of RoboCopy also got improved when we copy the files which are over the size of 400 megabytes. Now we have the Chromium based Microsoft browser. In this new Microsoft Edge, which is based on Chromium, we have support for Kiosk mode on Windows. So basically, with the help of Kiosk mode, you can create a dedicated and locked down user experience on fixed purpose devices. Means you can use multiple devices at a time and you can handle them from one place. You can download this as well in case if you do not get this in your update. This is the official page of Microsoft, and from here you can download the Microsoft Edge based on Chromium. The next update which Microsoft has done is they have allowed you to set the sleep timer for the headset of your Windows Mixed Reality. Let me open it and show you what I'm talking about. I'll just search for Mixed Reality, and here it is. Basically, it is a universal app from the Windows and it serves as the front end for Windows Reality. With the help of this feature, you can have a virtual version of your actual desktop and you can control it through the headset. So Microsoft has updated it as well. Well, there are a lot of bug fixes which has been done by Microsoft, but believe me, most of them are related to background processes. So you might not need to know all of them, and even if you want to know some of them, you might not be able to understand as they work on the background. A fix has been made in the memory leak in Internet Explorer 11, which used to occur when you use the Chinese language package. This is the one I'm talking about. So these were some of the issues which Microsoft has fixed, but most of them, as I have told, are for the background processes. So that was all about bug fixes, feature updation and feature inclusion which Microsoft has done in this major update. I hope you have learned a lot of new things about this new major update, and if that is the case, please leave a like and subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon along with it. If you have something to ask, please leave a comment below. We will get back to you as soon as possible. Till the next video, take care.